Don't know why I did that. Once every like 4 months, it changes my microphone in the OBS settings. I don't know why. It happened. But I had a real funny joke I said at the start of the stream. Just everyone start laughing. Just assume that it was real funny because it was. So, welcome in, everyone. So, I should probably have made sure everything was set up for Printer Friday, but I mean, that wouldn't be normal. Phil, would it? Oop. That'd be good enough. Let's go like this. Boop. I totally messed everything up. Nope. I just need to make the font smaller, huh? So I'm getting one last thing set up here that I should have done already. Do forgive me. Do forgive me. Typical Phil maneuver.
Let's go.
Shout out up here, Cody H coming in hot right off the bat with 5 gifted Slayerships. Ooh, thank you so much. Let me see if I can get. I'm trying to get this one last thing set up. Flip horizontally. Trial print. My printer was acting up a little bit earlier. I gotta make sure we get it working here. Nick Stevens, yo! Nick Stevens coming in with 5 gifted memberships as well. Oh, thank you so much. Sounds like it's working right. No, it did not work right. Oh my God, are you kidding me? How does literally nothing ever effing work right? Ever. Nothing ever works right. Air conditioning breaks the other day, 2 days ago. Microwave breaks, I had to replace that. My printer won't work now. Like, nothing ever effing works right. Literally never. Maybe it's just paper or something. I might have just opened a new thing of paper, like it's 1 micron thinner or something. Like, I don't know. It's crazy. So I got to get some prints off for some people here. We got, let's go. Nick Stevens and Cody H. I owe you guys. As soon as I can get around to it. Okay, let me try and print this one more time. The paper was like slipping inside the printer or something. I don't know why. It's always something, fellas. Oh yeah, and if the stream goes out, there's a storm hitting right now, so. Why did it print that way? Oh, I printed it in vertical form. And also, I don't need to reverse it because I'm on this side of the screen now. You know what? That's all right. It printed. That's the important thing. So that was an operator error, and I can handle that. If I do something wrong, that's fine. No, I had it set to portrait. Oh no, I needed landscape. That's fine. Operator error is fine. I have no problem with that. Someone has a level. I think I'm 88 or something. I don't race levels or anything. I just go out, slay demons, magic find, and level up. Dang it. I forgot I had it backwards again. Sorry. I forgot I had to not reverse it anymore. Gosh darn it. Sorry, I'm not, I owe 2 prints off the bat here. Good thing I have unlimited paper. It's not like this stuff grows on trees or anything. Well, I'll recycle it. Appreciate you, John. Shout out everybody hopping in here. Right off the bat. Oh my God. I didn't tell it to print in portrait or landscape. Well, 9 sheets down. Just trying to print something one time. I didn't even get to the actual Printer Friday yet. I figured it out, fellas. I managed to use a printer. Round of applause. How old am I again? Back in my day, we had to type everything on the typewriter. I don't know about these newfangled printers and stuff, getting them to work right. It's crazy. Where is this going? Where? I gotta judge. Oh, I didn't put the tape on right. The tape's, oh my gosh. You know what? One of these days, I'm gonna be able to do something right for 1 millisecond. I figured it out. Okay. It is TZ Cows. I got a couple prints off here. Let's see. So if anybody wants to, I'll host some games. Maybe that could get some time here. If anyone wants to join Phil12, password ZZZ, and we'll do some TZ Cows if you guys want to. And I do apologize, Nick Stevens and Cody H. I owe you prints. I owe them to you. So put them in the chat now. I'm keeping my eyes open to make sure I get these for you. And if the power goes out, it's not my fault because there's a huge storm hitting us in like 10 minutes. So frustrated Friday, right? Throw Barbin need a lot of rare gear? No, it doesn't. No. It all to work, to quote unquote work. Everyone's definition of viable work. It's going to be like some people, if viable or working means clearing players 8 content as fast as a Hammerton. That's not my definition of viable. So you do not know. If you want it to be as good as some other things, you definitely do. Yeah. I do have some beer there. Smatano, yo! 5 tier 1 subs over on Twitch. I owe you a print too. I gotta make sure, man, I can't, Nick Stevens and Cody H I'm looking for right now. I gotta make sure if Nick Stevens and Cody H. Don't let me forget, guys, if I miss Nick Stevens, Cody H, I owe prints too, so. I don't see Nick Stevens, Cody H up there. Smatano,
D2R Degenerate donated $5.
Appreciate ya.
Super chat. Operator error. Put in portrait, not landscape, please.
Oh, nice.
LMAO.
Degenerate, I owe you a print right there too. So you got your print in there. And Smad, I owe you a print too. If you want anything, let me know. Just put the comment down there, by the way. And we will, looks like we just got a couple people here. I know people busy on Friday nights and all that good stuff. Let me get this print going. That's how it's going to be. Okay, so you want it specifically in the less goodly printing orientation. Okay, gotcha. Hot water music. Wow. Oh no, it printed super small. Do you want it super small too to be even funnier? I don't know why it printed so small. So Phil12 password ZZZ. All right, it's super small. Hopefully, sorry, my apologies. It's kind of funny the operator error printed incorrectly. It's probably like a white sheet. The font's so small you can't read it. Oh my gosh, let me check right here. Then I owe a hot water music, and I didn't see the other two that I technically do owe. So okay, we need to make this smaller. I don't know why it's so ridiculous. So hot water music rules. Oh my goodness. My old CD case that I have in my car right now, I have a hot water music sticker on there. I'm not gonna lie to you though. Oh shoot, I messed it up. I wasn't a massive hot water music fan, but I got a free sticker at a concert. Please don't tell me it cuts the letter out. Gosh dang it. You gotta be kidding me. Everything I'm doing right now is not working. Like literally, I can't do anything that works right now. I mean, is that any different than any other day? Print, and I need to go to landscape. All right, here we go. I think I'm finally getting it figured out. Oh my gosh. Just if you guys are wondering what I'm doing here. I hop over here and I'm trying to print this out and I keep hitting the wrong buttons over and over and over again. All right, goodly bigly. So we just got a couple of us in here. Maybe I could probably actually kill something in the terror zone if there's just a couple people actually. Hot water music, let's go! All right, and it was I opened Nick Stevens and Cody H if you wanted one. I gotta try to keep my eyes open here. All right, let's see if I can get moving, huh? Yeah, I see you were like waiting for me. I appreciate it, I suppose. Appreciate y'all. Free reign, just grab whatever you want that falls. You don't have to save the drops for me or anything like that. Sorry I haven't been able to catch a lot of chat off the bat here. Been struggling like nobody's business, huh? Uh-oh. Well, that was a good start. I don't know what I was thinking there. Don't know what I was thinking. There he is. No big deal. I don't worry too much about the levels and stuff like that. So. Yeah, good start to the stream. You know what I'm saying. Builds the best. Appreciate you, John. We try to catch some more over here in the chat. My apologies. Don't forget like button on YouTube, by the way. Do you play TR2? Don't know that one. Printer. Almost seems like I need more light over here, huh? Oop. Brighten it up a little bit. Give you guys a bow. Hitting the wrong button 6 times in a row. Smashing cows with a wake of fire. Yeah, wake of fire is pretty good, right? Pretty good. Yeah, players 3, I can kind of put them down a little bit here. If they were players 8, I'm going to be honest, with the gear I got, it's slow sled, but I want to grab a cow real quick. Well, maybe not that fast. A little bit. Sork's doing way more damage than I am, that's for sure.
Rhythm is a dancer.
Whoa! Thank you for the 1,000 bits. Hey, I owe you a print for that one. We're going to get it in just a second, though. I'll keep an eye on that. Thank you so much, Murder SC, for the 1,000 bits on Twitch. And yeah, that gets you a print up on the street, on the board. That's a large enough dono. Appreciate you. Yes, Slayer. Yeah, anybody, by the way, anybody can join up and run with this. I'm going to host games here for a little bit. We just got a couple of us at the moment, but Phil12, the password is ZZZ. If anyone wants to hop in here and run with us and whatever. And I mean, I guess if you wanted to, you could go run Chaos by yourself if you really wanted to or whatever, or go run the Stony Tombs by yourself, whatever you feel like, really. I don't really care. I'll just be standing in front of y'all horking it, so. No Mosaic Assassins. True story. True story. No Mosaic. Look at that kill speed. Woo! EU players. Yeah, if you're on PC, you can switch the servers, by the way. If you didn't know that. You can probably Google how to do it. It's not too difficult. But I know it does kind of get a little laggy if you're on a different server and stuff, so. Addy, I actually just put out a video going over all the gear and stuff if you want to check that out. Last video on my channel. Show the drop highlights and I go over the exact gear I got right now. But yeah, I get asked about every 5 minutes to go over my gear, so I don't do it like on demand anymore. You know what? Actually, at the start of the next game here, I will I'll go over my gear for you, and then I'll just like yeah, we'll pin it, make a pin comment of it, huh? So, all right, we're gonna hop to the next game here. Phil13. Password is ZZ for terrorized cows, or you can go do anything you want to. So I owe Murder SC. Thank you for once again for the bits. And Nick Stevens. I owe you the print. I see you back in chat here. I don't know. It was probably just me not seeing it. I'm 100% sure of that. But I owe you one. So. Ooh, why is this so long? I guess that is kind of fine, huh? File print. I just gotta make sure I go to landscape. And hopefully the printer keeps working. Cheers to y'all. I love G-Stacks going. Okay. Or do you want printer loves G-Stacks? No, I'm joking. That's a good one. Rhythm is a dancer. Oh, print it up on the big screen. Go to new. Alphabet. I suppose, is it G-Stacks? Is that all one word? I forget how he does it now. Yeah, let's go all one word, sure. Perfect. We'll go center it too. I like it centered. File, print. Landscape. Filling the board up quick. Fellas, I appreciate the generosity. Yeah, legends. Oh, we got the cows open already too. And I think I got all of them for now. So I'll hop out. You guys can go ahead, by the way. You guys don't necessarily have to wait for me. It's a little smaller than I wanted to, but it's still not too bad. Nice bold font. Look at that. Look at it. Perfect. Legendary. All right. Anyone can join. By the way, we'll shout it out one more time. Twitch, YouTube, whatever. Phil13 password is ZZZ. So the letter Z 3 times. Single player on a low damage Boazon, hitting LK but no luck. Ooh, LK on a Boazon would be a struggle. Best of luck on that though. I would always go Sorceress first off of a start of a single player, but you know, each their own. Best of luck with that. Any favorite spot besides Trab? If you're a Boazon, I'm gonna be honest, I almost never play Boazon. So unfortunately I could only like guesstimate. I would say probably like Eldritch or something, you know, just spam that. Be super quick. Hopefully get lucky, but that's tough when you can't trade to make sure, you know, it could take you years before you get a Burr or a Jaw or something, so. Sold your SOJ for 2 Mosaic Claws. Nice. Get him! Rah! Give me that Midor guy. Yeah, so this is the kill. Oh, I forgot to go over my gear, didn't I? Maybe next time. This is the kill speed with, you know, not P1, higher than P1 for the throw bar. So is it great? No. P1, it's okay. Suboptimal gear still, of course. Any GGs or high runes? Oh my goodness, yeah. Oh my goodness, yeah. I did just finish and upload a video before I got it live too, but I didn't make the thumbnail and stuff yet, so I didn't, so I didn't get it fully uploaded. We'll probably finish it in the morning, I guess, huh? Maybe. Any good yellows so far this season? Sort of, but they just, none of them rolled like perfectly. As soon as since I don't have, right at the moment I don't have a print for next game, so at the beginning of next game, because I got distracted by all the prints, which I appreciate. I'm not mad about. Thank you guys for the generosity and the you know, the hilarious prints make the stream even funner for everybody else. But yeah, I'll show at the beginning of next game. I'll show you some of the stuff that I have. I gave a lot of it away, to be perfectly honest. Usually, if I find really good stuff, I give it away, unless it's like worth a ton, because then I'll trade it as fast as I can, and then buy like a bunch of other things like that could help somebody out. Like for an example, I found not a 320 but a 220 small charm one season. And I, you know, what's somebody going to do with a 220, right? Like, most people would have nothing to do with that. So I traded that for a little bit, and I got, like, you know, I bought like 7 Shakos with it or whatever, you know, or like 10 Shakos or something. Maybe it wasn't that much, but you're understanding the concept, what I'm saying here. All right, we're clearing through here pretty quickly. We'll grab the amulet. Why not while we're here? Level 90. I think that means it could have 2 skills, right? So it looks like it's cleared out pretty much. Let's go to number 4. Number 4. Better grab the large charm. Well, actually, yeah, I guess online, because technically I think it's, isn't it large charms can actually be best in slot for, like, specifically mid-level dueling or something like that? I don't remember for sure, but it's... I think there was something like that, specifically like melee only mid-level dueling or something. There's some like, I don't know. Oh, I forgot those are in there. Definitely not a topic I'm an expert on, I can tell you that much. Oh, no, I don't know if you're giving, I already got like 7 of those, by the way. No handouts, by the way. Don't try to give me stuff. I find it much more enjoyable for me to find the things along the way myself. So I'm gonna hit the gear real quick here while somebody was grabbing the leg, hopefully anyways. So I found these, which are pretty. I wish the cruel rolled higher, but ethereal, cruel Hyperion javelins. I picked these up. I need them, found them myself. Check that out in the video, my last video I posted, by the way. I found these somewhere. Forget where. I traded for a High Lords and a Laying of Hands. I made this. I think someone found the base and gave it to me, and then I traded for the pull rune with a Monarch that I found. I found this in the pits. I crafted this. This ring over here I crafted as well. How good is it for my character? A little bit. Not, I don't need the FCR much, but you can hork faster, I suppose. Pierce, Razor Tail, so Pierce, 100% chance Pierce. Immortal King's there, and I got a Nage's Puzzler. I found that as well. Oh, Machine MMC. Long time no see. Welcome in, you legend, for the 34 months. 34 months of Slayership. Boom. Appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, Bib, can you type in the Phil goes over his gear at whatever time for me, if you would be such a doll. Till months to eat. Oh, speaking of, I owe G-Stacks a new badge. G-Stacks hit 48 months, and I don't have another badge for him. I didn't make another one yet. Devastating. I gotta remember to grab like throwing speed, like this kind of stuff. Identify it. Looks like So-So is doing most of the damage up there. Huh? Stone skin, rough. Rough. Cold immune, stone skin. Yeah, Necro, you gotta be popping some bodies over here, buddy. Appreciate you, Biv. Oh. I looked for a sentence that started with the letter P, and I almost clicked on put user in timeout instead of pin comment. Almost got you, Biv. Bobcat, what's going on? Yo. I know there's a good for strength and mana charms and dex and mana. So talking about large charms there since Prom. Gotcha. Yeah, I guess large charms, man, it's always so garbage. Always so garbage. Lever, no. Horkin. Calrune, we'll grab that. Too bad it's not like a burr or something, but I did item find a Sir the other day. Pretty cool. But I don't exactly like sit and wait for people to run away or anything, so I was just horking right next to people and someone grabbed it, which is fine. I probably would have gave it away anyway, so. Spet said LK blessed him with 4 Sir runes. Just Ohm is being elusive. So you got the 4 Sirs right off the bat. Sounds like, anyways. Congrats on that. I just heard a bunch of thunder outside. Uh-oh. So yeah, if the stream cuts out, it means my power went out. And yeah, my apologies. If my power goes out, I'm probably not going to get back online. So it is what it is. Boma. Yeah, I forget how fast it runs out when you don't have a higher battle orders, so. I don't have like level 45 battle orders like I would on offline single player, huh? Brandon, what's going on? Yo. Found a 5 all-res strength charm, still using on ladder. Oh yeah, that's the thing too. Large charms, I would pick them up and use them really honestly on ladder. I have been identifying some. I got rid of a few that I was using for a little bit because they weren't that great, but yeah, really I should be picking up and IDing them right now to help me out a tad, but lazy Phil, you know, old dogs, you know, I can't learn these new tricks like identifying large charms. Shoot a Sork, 3 Blizzard, 3 Meteor, yellow Swirling Crystal, huh? It's interesting. FCR on there too. Yeah, it's pretty crazy as far as orbs go. Pretty crazy. Hurlbat? Why not? I think even there's recipes to upgrade magic stuff, right? Pretty sure. All right, we'll go to, I think it's all done. I could be wrong, but it looks like it. So we're going to go to number 15. By the way, these are open to anybody. The password is ZZZ. And thank you all for the generosity of the prints up here. Appreciate you on Printer Friday. Livian. So I started off on the playthrough as a support barb. So I was just like leaping and battle ordering everybody. And then, I don't need to go there. And I switched straight into throw barb, so straight into it. I was just using javelins I shot from Mala and just went out and started magic finding and farming, and here we are. Wow, I got way too many runes, bro. Need to like cube up some of these, get some more Rals. Rals you can always trade. I don't really have too many of those, to be honest. Andrew Dominic, welcome in. Sorry if I didn't shout you out here. Hardcore? No, not hardcore. Softcore. Oh, I only play hardcore for jokes. Oh my gosh, I'm sore from. I did a nasty pull day yesterday. Biceps are sore. My lats. Ooh. Feeling pretty good though. Ripping some weight. Making it happen. Don't forget, YouTube, hit that like button for me. Make sure you guys do that. Only 38 likes in the stream right now. That's unacceptable. Unacceptable. Oh. Yeah, the worst is when you work out and then feel terrible from it. So. We'll grab some laying fans. I already got some, but if you didn't want them, I assume you threw them out because you didn't want them. We'll put them over here. I found this too, pretty nasty. Ethereal CV, 4 sockets, 7 ED. Pretty nasty. We'll toss her in there for the giveaway. No, I forgot to specify. No mosaic. No mosaic, by the way. I heard a kick. Got me scared that I was going to go blind here for a second. Wait, where'd my teleport go? I'm all amped up. I don't want to get beat down here. So I gotta run away from these cows. Ah! There we go. Yeah. So yeah, you can see with this many people, it's almost PA. The weapons I got now, they're a little bit of a struggle in this full of games. But I figure with TZ cows for a little bit longer here, I'll host some, get some, you know, get a game filled up with some homies. Thunderstorm, okay. Cork. Ah, getting stuck on rocks and stuff, huh? Headed out to mow the lawn, huh? Gotcha. Pretty warm in my neck of the woods, so stay cool. I assume it's warm like most everywhere, huh? Oh, Bulbasaur coming in with a $5 super. Appreciate you.
Playing offline and on real first time source. Jesus, I should have done this years ago. Happy Friday emoji. Blizzard goes first.
Offline with Sork for the first time, huh? Yeah, legendary, huh? Offline the single player. Oh yeah. Man, things going crazy with the bone wall now, huh? They did have 3 to tornado, didn't it? Yeah. Ethereal, no good. Rune staff. Maybe someone overlooked it. Maybe no one checked it. Ooh. Six sockets has the right skill on it. Crom says offline single player the best. Never heard a truer statement in my life. Whoa, Phil, what are you doing? Going crazy. Anyone hopping in and wondering what is going on behind Phil? By the way, on Fridays, Printer Friday specifically, any channel support, $10 or more, gifted memberships, super chats, donations through Streamlabs, anything, you can get a message, any message, printed up on the board behind me. Oh! Let's go! That's the second Zod I have ever found. I didn't see if that was item finded. Did I item find that, or did it just drop? I don't even know. I didn't see where it dropped. Someone have to go back and see. That's crazy. Crazy. Now, it's not as worth as much as Birds and Jaws, but on online, but dang, dude, you know, I wish I would have found that on single player, man. If I had a second Zod on single player, it would alleviate so much stress deciding what to make. Oh my god. It's got to be worth something on this early in ladder. I don't know, Zod runes, because they're not really used in any, so not really used in anything.
Let's go.
Holy smokes! The Giga Legend himself, Wicked Plumber. Holy moly, coming in. I don't know if you guys knew this or not. 20 gifted memberships. Oh my god. Thank you so much for the huge generosity. Once again, Wicked Plumber, you absolute legend. Did you do that to celebrate the Zod rune, perhaps? The Zod rune? Mustang knows the what do you call it? Knows the assignment. Hammer some of those emotes in there. And if you want, Wicked Plumber, I know a lot of times you pass, you defer. But if you want, you can get a message printed right up here. My man. Jeez, 20 gifted memberships. Let's go. True story. Oh, okay. So yeah, let's go to 16. I was half paying attention. I got so distracted there by the drop and then the huge gifted memberships. That's crazy. Where am I going to put this? Here, I guess? Oh, I don't know. I forgot I had this other stuff. 3D curses. Anyone need 3D curses? Probably not. Ah. Someone has trapped me. Streamer luck so wicked. Right? Probably getting far enough in the ladder. I could probably get myself a torch here for pretty cheap, huh? Oh my gosh, they're a really loud thunder again. Did anybody... Oh!
The Wicked Plumber donated
Legend!
through Super Chat. Zod Rune Height.
Thank you so much for the super chat. Wicked Plumber. You already had a print if you wanted it, but thank you so much for even more generosity. My goodness. But yeah, we'll get that printed up in just a second here. We got it, so either after this game or sooner. Ooh, or when I die in a second. Oh my gosh. Wicked Plumber, thanks so much again for the generosity tonight. Absolute legend. Do these fire traps do enough for P8 solo? If you got... Whoa, man, what am I doing here? I can't... Too much items. Oh my gosh, I can't do anything right now. I'm too distracted. If you have like a Phoenix and like, you know, all the, you know, probably maybe a Flickering Flame. I can't remember if I usually rock with Flickering Flame or not, but they can. Super expensive to get it so good enough to be as good as like... to clear as fast as like you know, a Lightning Fury job is on or something, like it, you know, if you get what I'm saying. But run away. I mean, I think he did most of that damage with the fire traps. Could be mistaken. Not really sure. Give everybody a shout again. Storm incoming. Yeah, that's what I can hear it thundering. It's like funky dark color out the cinder block windows in my basement. Loeb says never played D2 before, thinking about getting it. Highly recommend, of course. Yeah, if you're asking me, of course I'm going to be kind of a biased subject here because, yeah, obviously I play it all the time. So, Longsword Act 5, will it get 5 sockets? every longsword and broadsword should get. Oh, sorry, I didn't answer fast enough, did I? My bad. So all broadswords and longswords will get 4 open sockets. Hopefully you Googled it before you took it over to Larsic. If not, my apologies for not getting to it. Could definitely get a barb torch for that Zod. I would say probably, because Zods aren't typically super valuable, but barb torches are equally unvaluable, or are even more unvaluable. So, yeah, barb torch is definitely one of those ones that people get and they're like, oh man. So. Okay, never mind. Throw. Zod's usually like Vex. Sounds about right. I'm not a value expert, but yeah, sounds about right. Droidman, welcome in. What's going on, Sean? Only I was on Xbox. You got 7 barb torches on Xbox? Ooh. That's alright. I don't know. I did not mean to pick that up, of course. Oop. Trying to see if it's a perfect helmet or not. So the next Terror Zone is pretty bad. So whenever this one... Oh, yeah. So I owe Wicked Plumber a print here. Got to make sure I get to that here. In just a second. Can't forget. What are we at? Right now it's 6, but one of them is like my promo one. Printer Friday. So I was shouting out, if anybody wants to get a print up on the board, any channel support, $10, super chat, gifted memberships, gifted tier 1 subs on Twitch, anything like that, automatically gets you 1 free print up on the board. Happy Printer Friday, says Vince. Oh. Same to you. So did anybody see, did that Zod just drop next to me, or did I item find it? Because I was like half paying attention, because obviously I'm like reading and fighting and item finding, and you know, I kind of lost track of what I was doing. Oh, my merc got taken out. Oh, of course. Race, welcome in. Yo. Ah. Oh, battlers ran out too, huh? How about that? There we go. You horked it just like the Sarun? Nice. 2 lives said he seen I horked it, so that's pretty cool. So it would have never dropped if I wasn't here with my Barbarian. That's why you always got to play Barbarian. Retro said, late to the party. Wish you'd seen the Zod drop. Well, the good thing about YouTube is you can easily scroll back and check it out. Or, let's be honest here. In about 5 days, I'm going to have a video with the clip in it. So you can check it out then, too. Yeah, that's only the second Zod I've ever found in my entire life. Yeah, and like I said before, I come right up here and I just hork next to everybody else. I don't really worry about who gets the drops or whatever usually. Fort Rune. Oh, keep going, buddy. There you go. No, you don't. Sean thanking Wicked Plumber for the gifted membership. What do we got? We got 3 minutes, so I don't think I'm going to do another cow game. I think I'm just going to go like P1 MF. Appreciate you guys running with me. I owe Wicked Plumber the print. Don't tell me, please tell me that was not, the stream didn't crash, right? Okay, good. Just the game crashed or whatever. Okay. Hold on, I'm like, okay. I was nervous. I thought my internet tanked out or something. Okay, so we're still good. We're still good. That's fine. So I was gonna just go run some stuff anyways. Whew. Just do a little player one slaying, am I right? Someone said they seen the Zod off of a kill, so some mixed answers there. I'll check it out sometime later, I guess. So, Wicked Plumber. Let's get a new. Easy enough. Zod Rune Hype. Oh shoot. Zod Rune Hype. File print. It's got to flip it to landscape. There we go. I need to get the printer cam set up. That's what I need to do. Lazy Phil, you know, strikes again. Oh, it didn't print. Unbelievable. Come on, you can do it. Come on, buddy. Come on. Yeah. It's gotta be the paper or something. Maybe it's like really cheap thin paper or something. I don't know. Because I'm pretty sure that I just got into a new like whatever you call it. Bundle of paper. So sometimes these are, you know, just to kind of show them off a little bit. This is a joke one. Operator error. Because I kept messing him up and he wanted me to intentionally do it badly. It's kind of funny. The Printer Friday, the standard one up here. So the next print that comes off, this one will come off the screen. Hot water music. Rhythm is a dance. I love G-Stacks. Of course we do. Boom. Zod Rune. Hype. Hype, 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 hype. So, all right, let's go do the spider forest, right? Finish this beer real quick. Ream, I guess. Is it still called a ream when it's just a pack of paper? Like, I feel like a ream is like the stuff with the edges that you tear off from like 1995. What is Hot Water Music? Hot Water Music is a band. I don't really know their popularity nowadays. Or they were semi-popular back in the day, I guess we'll call it. In a certain scene. Dread Dead, what's going on? It'd be a little easier to read chat now too, that I'm you know, more or less in control of what I'm farming, when I'm farming, and I can actually kill monsters, you know what I mean? So yeah, I guess this is a better example of what, if you guys look, you can go back and, or if you want to, you can see what gear I'm rocking, and you can kind of see how good it's doing in the area that I'm, you know. This is an easier area, it's just P1, you know, so. Any suggestions for Assassin on a build? I mean, Mosaic's busted, but I wouldn't recommend it because it's so broken. Standard Lightning Trap Assassin, you can't go wrong. Kind of look up a build on that, but it's not too difficult. Sure, we'll grab this. Get out of here before my computer crashes, huh? Oh, Wicked Ball just found in a pub chaos game. Just pulled a cham. Nice. That's Wicked Ball. Maybe I don't know if I just want to run. I don't really feel like doing pits. Getting out to the pits with the barb right now is just seeming real annoying. Something easy, something. The thing is that Pindle can't drop Tyrell's Might, so I would want to farm somewhere, even though unlikely, you know, that I could find Tyrell's Might though. I don't know. I guess maybe we will go out to the pits, huh? It is still a ream. You know that thanks to the office. Checks out. Drop of the week as of yet, Zoltan? This one. Definitely. I don't need all these. Make them into rail runes. See, what level am I here? So at this level, actually, if I start grabbing amulets from Terra Zones, no, I think I need to be. Shoot, I need to go watch my own video. I don't remember if I'm high enough level to craft amulets that will all have the opportunity to get to 2 skills. I'm so bad at memorizing things that I can't even remember what I said in my own video about it. Jock, so I'm just off running some single player stuff. So I wasn't hosting bail games right now. I wasn't hosting any games right now. I didn't look and see. I'll see what the next Terror Zone is or something. I like going back and forth, just doing whatever. 92. No, so it's the numbers. If you grab the amulets from Terror Zones, you can be a lower level than when you gamble. But I forget what it is now. If you gamble them, 93, 100% of the amulets have an opportunity to roll with 2 to a skill. If you gamble the amulets in craft on the same character, but I don't remember for if you find the amulets in Terror Zones, because it takes your item or your character level divided by 2 plus the amulet's item level divided by 2. But I forget if it rounds down. I forget how it rounds down or whatever. So I don't remember. I'd have to figure that out. I don't remember if it rounds down or if it rounds down or if it goes to a half and rounds up. I forget how it works. So I know these guys aren't high enough level. Sometimes I just like killing other monsters around just because. Saffron says level 90. Could be. Because for some reason I think it's half of your level and then it rounds down if it's because it'll be 0.5 right now or something. But yeah. Because yeah, my level's 88, so it'd be 44 plus 45, so it'd be 89. But I think it needs to be 90. The ending one. So. Unknown says he thinks it's 89 for Terror Zones. Yeah, so then it would be. Ooh. The regular monsters would all be 91, so it'd be 40. I think that would still be 40. Why do I feel like it? Why I feel like it is 90. But yeah, I don't like saying things definitively if I'm not sure. I can picture the video now. Crafting caster amulets just got much easier. But I don't remember what I said in the video. Did all the math and everything. It was so many years ago now, I can't remember. And then on single player, anytime I craft amulets on offline single player, it's so much easier just to go gamble them. But also, I don't want to wait to get much higher level to go ahead and craft. So. Oh, man, like a 35 life skiller you're usually happy about, right? Curses. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. What do you think you can get for a 35 life curses skiller, everybody? Let me know in the comments. Fetcher saying, this happens every ladder. Everyone forgets what it is. This is a true story. This is a true story. Don't say it, Jordan. I mean, I'll give it to somebody. They can get 35 to life and the radius on their amp damage can increase, I guess. Matthew says Maul. I mean, a Maul I would take in a heartbeat. Curses. Someone says a pole at tops. Could be, could be. Best areas for a summon necro, Jono, up here a minute ago. Summon necro can do a lot of different places. Hits isn't bad. You can even do Chaos Sanctuary. So Eldritch Shank is a super easy one to get to, which is just the Frigid Highlands waypoint in Act 5, and there's some super unique monsters right there you can take out. So yeah. You're really not too limited with Summon Necro. Roderick Hamburger, Sean. I'm not sure. I know that's some kind of joke, but I don't get it. I'm gonna be honest. Ade Burger saying that the noise of find item and then the shouts are cracking you up. That's a barb, always death metal slaying, right? Oh, it was some Diablo 3 item? Weird. Interesting. To the next game. Solo self-found, which build would you recommend, or what character? I mean, people usually do perfectly fine. Pretty much anytime people ask about questions like that. Hammerden. Zork ain't too bad, so. Oh, Kermit!
Kermit Killa donated
Kermit
$10
Killa.
Super chat. Lions died after Barry Sanders.
I can't print that. I and I alone have the discretion to overrule everything, so. I'm just kidding. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny, I suppose. A little offensive. But for a $10 super to get printed up on the screen, I appreciate you, Kermit. Even if you only have offensive messages, apparently. Double extra offensive. Ah, the font's way too big. Okay. Here comes the offensive print from Kermit. You have no idea how disastrous that was when Barry Sanders retired. You have no idea how offensive this is. But it made the board. Thank you, Kermit, for the print. Ooh. This one still cracks me up. I'm like, I messed it up. And he's like, no, that's perfect. Operator error. At the beginning of the stream, I was printing terribly. I kept messing everything up. And he's like, print one in the vertical. And then I printed it too small. And he's like, no, leave it. That's perfect. Oh, that's kind of funny. Kind of funny. Don't forget YouTube. Make sure you guys hit that like button for me. Appreciate you. Randy, what's going on? What's up? Hot Art of Music, haven't heard that name in a while, says Justin Man. Yeah, doesn't cross my mind too often nowadays either, I'm gonna be honest. They're still kicking out stuff 30 years later. Nice. That's kind of like, I don't know about 30 years, but pretty close. I go see Silverstein all the time. Which is, I know, not the exact same. I'm not insinuating that, but you know what I'm saying. Old band still kicking out new music to this day. Oh. Guinevivi, I think. Public chat get called so many names. Yeah. I don't know. D2 I feel has never been that bad in my opinion. Maybe because I would compare it to like a Call of Duty lobby in like the early to mid 2000s, you know. Or like 2007 Call of Duty lobby. Nothing quite compares. If you wanted to be called multiple combinations of the most disturbing slurs that have ever been created by man, by like an 8-year-old boy, Call of Duty lobby, 2008. That's where it happened. You're like, who you calling whatever you just said? I'm a 23-year-old man. Wait, you said you did what to my mother? Oh, jeez. You didn't hit puberty yet, kid. You guys remember. Y'all remember. Michigan, we've got to push you off. I don't know what you mean by that, Kermit. Guinevivi, no trades yet, just some tomb runs and bail runs. Gotcha. Good stuff to do right there. So Jonathan B, I had there's a pinned comment where I go over all of the gear, FYI. It was like the 23-minute mark or something like that. You can scroll back on the YouTube stream. I get asked to go over my gear like once every 5 to 10 minutes, so. Let's see, Smetano saying saw no effects in 01. I don't know which Warped Tour it was that I went to, but they headlined one of the ones I had gone to. It wasn't 01 though. I think I went to Warped Tour in 01, but I didn't think No Effects headlined it. It was like It was like Good Charlotte Newfound Glory or something. I thought when in 01. But I mean, it could be different for different venues too, I suppose. But that was the first Warped Tour I ever went to. I was 15. Or I think I was 15. Maybe I was still 14. I can't remember. JMod, unidentified JMod. Let's go. Those were the days. Fishaholic. By the way, the channel joke, it's not really my birthday, so don't let them trick you. It's a channel joke. They always wish me happy birthday every day. But Austin Hart, yo, thank you for the gifted Slayership. Guess we got that one taken care of there. Oopsie, didn't mean to do that. Right. 34 DATs.
TRA5H donated 10 Canadian dollars through Super Chat. Lions in 34 DAT.
Trash, thank you for the $10 Canadian. Unfortunately for the Prince, I need $10 American. So that's only like $10 Canadian. What is that, like $1.40 American? So, no, I'm just joking. Just kidding. We'll get you a print up there. You wanted that 34 days, right? I assume. I can make that little alteration for you. But thank you for the $10 Super Chat. So I do have these. I need to figure out what I'm doing around here, these parts. So, here, let me do a quick giveaway. I got this other stuff in the way. How's dat for data? Anyone remember that quote? $9 US. I will allow it. We'll allow it. So I'm gonna get this print going. We'll show you guys the method behind the madness here too, huh? This is the best possible way anyone's found to write something up and print it, by the way. Usually I would just copy and paste it, but let's go. Lions in 34 days. Let's see, actually the best way I find to do this is then you can grab it and you make it the exact size of the paper. Whoop. Print. That easy. You gonna print? No? Okay, I keep hitting the wrong button, I guess. Landscape, I remembered. There it goes. Jordan.
Jordan Teague donated $6.90 through Super Chat. The perfect number 4D. Print out.
So operator error comes off the board. Appreciate that one. Was that one from Degenerate, I think? I believe. Up goes the Lions in 34 days. Jordan, thank you for the $6.90 Super Chat. So it's supposed to be 10. I don't know if I should make an exception for that. Rules are rules, right? Rules are rules. Preseason don't count. Come on, man. Oh, is that to the preseason? Sure it does. Is that till the Hall of Fame game? I think the Lions are playing the Hall of Fame game, right? Let me repair these charges. Teleport. Gotta be this way. Uh-oh. Did I guess wrong? Unbelievable. I indeed did. I don't need these charges. They're cheap. I'm rich. True story, Kermit. True story. Guinevive saying, Likesville community, helpful and nice. Yeah, definitely a lot of nice people around here. I don't think there's hardly ever is anybody ever rude around here, around these parts. That's on purpose, though. It's kind of, you know, I don't really take too kindly to people that say a bunch of dumb stuff all the time. And I don't really act that way, so I wouldn't attract those kind of people, you know what I'm saying? So, welcome in, by the way. Don't think you'll see the golf gang talking about the preseason. Yeah, that first preseason game, you probably ain't gonna see no starters. No starters. He'll go out there, throw one pass. Goff will go out there, do one handoff, go back to the bench, never play again. $13K FG. Oh, I have to think about what you're talking about. No, don't worry about that, man. Don't worry about that. Rabid Rabbler, what's going on? Welcome in. Don't need that. Just doing a few slow, casual pit runs here. Throwing spear. Always could be insane. Can't stop you. I guess that's true. Guess that's true. Drew said he found Tyro's Might offline. Yeah, that's a great time to start a Holy Grail. You're like, I found Tyro's Might. I wasn't doing a Holy Grail, but it's the rarest item, and I found it on accident, so maybe I'll start one. That's pretty much, not that I found Tyro's Might, but I was playing offline single player, and I wasn't going to do another Grail. I wasn't going to, like, start a new Grail for D2R. And then I found a Jaru, and I was like, maybe I will just start a new Grail. Because you know, you're 2/3 of the way to making Enigma instantly. So... Printer Friday, you better believe it. Saying dumb stuff is my job, says Trash. Well, dumb stuff's fine, as long as it isn't mean. Or attacking people. Which, not that I'm suggesting you would you? You know what I know you would do, though? Hit that like button on YouTube. Boom! Fishaholic saying NFL overrated. NFL is very highly rated, and exactly appropriately, actually. You know it's overrated? Fishing. No, I'm joking. Fishing. Kermit, hey, interaction counts as anything, right? So, appreciate you, I suppose. Kermit's kidding, of course, I believe, anyways. Maybe. All these bums. Really? Please go. Confused. Whatever. I'll just use all my charges in one run. It's like a quarter million gold. Favorite off meta build? Well, if I had to pick, I guess I would name off my build. I believe I'm the only one that's ever done this build before because I'm a legend. The Corpse Explosion Summon Druid. You did hear me correctly, by the way. Corpse Explosion Summon Druid. Boom. Disco Main. Longtime lurker. Welcome in. Hey, nothing wrong with lurking. Nothing wrong with lurking. Appreciate you for watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's kind of funny. I can't remember. Let's see, what did I do when I ran it? I think I was just running like players 3, and then I would cycle through a few different places. I would do, because it takes so long to bring up your summons. You kind of have to do a multi-area run, you know. Lamroon, I forgot I'm online. That's actually something I want to grab right now. Oh yeah, I forgot I was doing a giveaway. So I guess when I finish this run, I just got a few things to give away. Nothing of super value or anything, so. Really, most of it's just like white monarchs, because I found 3 white monarchs in the same day, so maybe there's people still out there hunting for white monarchs. I don't know. Is there anybody out there that needs white monarch? That needs a white monarch for their spirit still? Necromancer with extra steps, says Kermit. Sort of. A necromancer with extra steps and not as good. Exactly. Exactly. Zod didn't have much value online. Not that much fetcher. I mean, it's not worthless or anything, but it's like a Burr is worth more, a Jaw is worth more. You know what I'm saying? I guess, and this is what I suspected as well. A Zod is worth about as much as a Vex because it's super rare, way more rare, but it's used way less often. So I guess we'll start off with, I have these 3 monarchs. Man, it's completely full over here. I need to figure something out. 1, 2, and number 3. So anybody who needs a white monarch, I'll give you a minute or 2 to hop into the game. I'm just giving away white monarchs, so it's nothing super valuable. Just I'm trying to help out anybody who's in need. So I guess the first 3 people that join, it's free 13, and the password is 12. I'll give the first 3 people who need a white monarch for their spirit, you know. So, have I made obsession build? I have not yet. No, I've seen them work. They work pretty good, but I would not say that obsession sorceresses are off meta or anything. But if that's what we're like referring to, so bones, scuffed, casual, scuffed sorceress, but it's a barbarian. Okay. Casual. So here's casual. There you go. Blowing bones. Didn't want it? Oh. Not enough room? All good. And I guess Scuffed Sorceress over here. There you go. A few other little things here. Didn't I have just some other things if anybody wants them? I'm not gonna worry too much about them. Just some stuff that I had around. That's actually stuff I used in the playthrough. The Nats and the Grizz. For like budget stuff for my character and for my mercenary. So someone asked about rare stuff that I had found along the way. I was thinking about, I think I can upgrade these. I don't remember if Flying Knife is the highest or not. These ones are 289, which is sick, kind of, sort of, but 100% chance to flee, little lame. This does have 191 enhanced damage to demons on top of the regular ED, so that's kind of cool. Couple gimmers, gargoyles, this sick, cruel Hyperion Javelin. Ooh. Legendary. Won't be giving that away. Oh, talking about the curses one. I kind of wanted to see just in case it was like worth more than I thought it was, but I didn't think it was really worth more than I thought it was. Oh, the Zod? Oh, no. I'm not going to give away the Zod right now. Yeah, I'm going to hang on to that. Oop. Also, I wanted to look at something real quick. I don't want to tell you what I'm looking at because you guys will be like, what did you do, Phil? Oh boy. One quick second here. Razor tail worth anything? A little bit. A little bit. Oh boy. Why do I have this kind of stuff? I mean, it's okay, but like... Stuff on a mule here. Oh man. I think the last season I forgot to take my stuff out of the shared stash. I really think I did, and I think I nuked something that was pretty valuable. It's really... I really did that, didn't I? Double check on it one more time here. Just so fast. At a guard, this is like stuff I was going to give away at the end of last season. I never did. Yeah, boy. See, what character did I have? I was using a sorceress, I think, right? Was it Martha? I can't remember. I'm gonna look real quick. I'm not even gonna tell you what I think I nuked. I don't wanna. I'm just gonna look real quick. What is this one? This is the other, see, I guess I did do a throw barb some other time, huh? I got a Shaco here. Bunch of stuff I guess I was gonna give away and I didn't. This is why I give so much stuff away. I end up with so much stuff that I forget about it. I'm pretty sure that I forgot to transfer that 4015 that I found online, and I never traded it away. I just forgot to transfer it, so it got nuked. Devastating. Oh well. Oh well. Not the end of the world. Look again off stream. That sounds like a lot of work. Nobody got time for that.
This monastery reeks with evil and corruption.
See, next Terror Zone, Glacial Trail. Awesome. I used almost every teleport charge that last run. Yeah, but I mean, even if I found it, like, what does that really do for me? Not a whole lot, but... Is there another path over here? Thought so, but does this go out of bounds? I can't tell where it goes. Oh, just gonna cut out to the side. I always pick wrong whenever hang it is too. Does player count matter that much? It depends. I do a lot of players 3 farming depending on the, you know... It also depends what you're looking for, because if you're looking for the rarest uniques and you're farming like in the pits, then the players count doesn't matter. For reasons that it takes me a second to explain at the moment, but... Also, the drop odds are roughly something like 3 times better on P8. This isn't exact science. This isn't the exact thing, but roughly like something like 3 times better on players 8 than players 1. And except the monsters have 400 or 500% more life or something. So it could take you 5 times longer to kill the monster, but only have 3 times better drops. So it depends on what build you're playing. If you can kill monsters at almost the same speed on P8 as P1, then players 8 is going to be better for finding bases and runes and stuff. But also you got to think about how hard you'll have to pay attention. Is it as fun playing on players 8? Having to like pay attention that hard and to stress, like not that you're super stressed, but to really like have to focus, or you can just casually slay while you're listening to a podcast and, you know, half paying attention to, you know, you get what I'm saying. So I think you get what I'm saying anyways, but how's the barb gear going? Going all right. I've done just a tiny bit of trading, to be honest. Just a tiny bit. Build cheating, battle orders with no CTA. Proven hacks. Proven hacks. Does the Infinity Scythe, if you throw it on a mercenary, does it do any damage? I mean, it still has Crushing Blow on it, so it would still do the Crushing Blow damage when it happens. I mean, it's suboptimal, but I guess I could see if someone has yeah, it's not optimal, but the amount of extra damage your character would get with the Conviction Aura might be worth it if you probably can't afford a Ethereal Thresher one or something. Yeah, so a Scythe on a mercenary, not my first choice by any means, for sure, yeah. Friend Joe. So yeah, I get asked every like 5 minutes to go over my full gear and build. I timestamp it on YouTube so that people can go back and look at it. I know on Twitch you can't like rewind the stream like you can on YouTube, but I also did a video on my channel about it not long ago, so. Late Night Phil. DJ Shin, welcome in. Not ethereal. We'll check it though. If it's just a 4-socketed, it might even be. Oh, it is too. Okay. Even the early and ladder, a 4-socketed Thresher, even if it's not ethereal, still cool to find. So.
Impossible.
You're impossible, dude. That's cool. Let's see. How does quick cast double throw feel? It's fine. I mean, I just hold down F1 and it throws and throws and throws. I mean, it's not... The good thing about it is it's essentially like you're holding down shift. Because you know how if I had throw over here and I was trying to throw at a monster, oh, I missed, dang it, I ran. And then you have to click on him exactly. But you can just like, you can just spray. It's like holding down shift and attacking. So, yeah, I could never, it's so funny. It's one of those things that I could never, it took me a while to switch to quick cast. I tried it, then I went back and didn't do it. And then I tried it again and then I didn't do it. You know, I tried it for like a half hour and I couldn't. And then I switched to it and I'm like, no, I'm switching to it. And now I could never go, like, it's so hard to go back and play regular Diablo 2 now. With, you know, not having quick cast, so. Man, I just got too many runes in here. I literally just need to, like, scrap a bunch of this. Let's go like this. Oh my gosh. There we go, Phil. Oh, I forgot I was going to make a hustle, and I haven't been looking for three-socketed stuff. I was just going to try it out, see how it felt, you know what I mean? Summon Necro feels scuffed, says Pritz. Scuffed, huh? Interesting. I don't know if I'd use those words to describe it, but... League of Legends, says George, then always preferred it. Oh my gosh, hold on there. Oh no, am I... I was like, am I gonna sneeze here? What's going on? Static for easy bosses, then go full frost. I missed part of the context there. Sorry, I seen a couple comments, but I got a little distracted. My bad. Smulps, welcome in. But yes, you do want to have at least one point in the static for sure, especially in normal difficulty. If you can just static, you can static act bosses straight down to 1 health if you wanted to in normal. Nightmare, you can only get them down to 25%, and then Hell down to 50% of their health. But you can really stay wound up the whole time. You can go pretty quick, but it's hard to keep it going, to be honest. It takes too much paying attention for me, to be perfectly honest. And then you can't really use find item. Emo wig? I've never heard of such a thing. What is this emo thing you speak of? Watching the stream while installing the last of my ceiling fans. Okay, alright. Got the stream on in the background. Love to hear it raced. I can leech some life here, huh? Jeez. We'll just use a... I feel like they don't have enough life for me to leech back, to be straight up. Hot Water Music is it's a band that was originally slightly popular in like the early 2000s, I guess. Probably before that, I don't know. But that's when I heard about it. It was like 2000. Whoops. George's favorite track always gets him hyped up when this one comes on. No good. I don't care about gold find. Recommend an SOJ or wedding band for a Javazon? Probably SOJ. Guess I'd say SOJ. I don't remember too much. I don't play Javazon a ton. I did just not that long ago, like a fully decked out, but probably Stone of Jordan though. I feel like you get the life leech somewhere else. You know, you don't need that little bit of life, you know, anyways from it. Almost missing Omer. It says retro. You're playing with no sound. Yeah, you can't do that. No sound. Jeez. Playing with fire there. Nova, you need good gear, someone says. Sort of, but like Nova's good at doing a lot of places that you don't really need great gear, to be honest. But they aren't like the most optimal for getting like the craziest end game type areas. You know, it's really good at doing the Countess and Arcane Sanctuary, which you can find like ghost farming in the Arcane Sanctuary is like clutch for rune hunting and stuff, and the other monsters, of course. Yeah, I really like the gear progression on a Nova Sorceress, to be honest. Really like that. We'll kill some stuff along the way. Why not? Why not? Okay, where is the pits at? Where are you? Oh boy. Not here. Alright, let's go track down where these pits are at finally. I've been messing around too much out here. Okay. Found it. What you should use in the playthrough, gotcha. Yeah, a lot of the playthrough strats, so you're gonna be talking like solo. It is kind of tough sometimes to recommend, just because a lot of the ways that I would play through solo is like mimicking speedrunner strats, like the Nova right off the bat, you know, pretty much. But a lot of people end up just going like into the fire skills because they hit pretty hard, and it's, you know, kind of basic. You can sit back and launch fireballs from a distance instead of getting within the Nova radius to hit. But a lot of people would go just fire, and then when they needed to, go into frozen orb and something fire related. But then some other people would do, like you were saying, Nova, then swapping into like dual specking or something along the lines. I would say probably the most noob friendly would be going into just like strictly fire skills, and then like essentially meteor, probably meteor fireball or something like that. Like you just put a little in the firebolt early on, which is synergy for fireball, which is synergy for meteor, and then of course when you get to Act 4 of Nightmare, respec into like, you can either do Blizzard with like a little bit into Hydra, or some people just go frozen orb and then like half into fireball or something. So Zork's kind of got a few different options. Leaf is so cheap early on. That is another true story, yeah. Before the speedrunner strat was to go Nova early on, before D2R, it used to be go into fire and make a leaf, right? Like back in the day, like LOD speedrunner days. So they'd run the Countess over and over and over again, make a leaf and a stealth, and that was the speedrun strat. Full Blizzard, super noob friendly. Yeah, like pretty much full Blizzard with, but there's a couple of very important instances where you got to have another, like, not, I don't know about have to, but there's ways around it. Like, you know, oh, joke, what up, teleport? Like a lot of times I'll just like long kill. Maybe I got to revive my Merc 4 different times, but like Mercenary will take out like something here or there that you got to. I think Desace is always immune to like cold in hell difficulty, maybe it was, or something like that, or quite often is, or something. One of the ancients is almost always immune to, you know, one of the elements, so you got to have something to take him out, which I tend to forget sometimes. Which I would forget sometimes. So that's why having like a few points into Hydra help you out. Strong Merc can be important for Blizzard. Yeah. Scott DeLoof, welcome in. Disco Main had a full Blizz Sork on PS5. Gotcha. Yeah, it's pretty much the more I've heard other people's comments and opinions and their struggles, the harder I find it to recommend one particular like build to play through for everybody, because I don't know, maybe part of it is too, people just don't want to listen to me. That could be part of it too, but people have a lot of struggles sometimes. Oh yeah, Blizzard on controller. That's a good point too, Drew. Yeah, Blizzard on controller. Yeah. Take another drink of that beer. Kermit says Blizzard controller friendly. See, maybe it's more of like semi-controller friendly, yeah, because you can't control the distance the Blizzard goes at. Doesn't it just drop a Blizzard like a certain distance from you, from your character? I think. Nils says, couldn't imagine coming back to this good graphics game and sticks on the bad graphics of Project Diablo 2. Yeah, I don't know, man. I could never go back to those terrible graphics on Project Diablo 2 and stuff, but Plus, they keep changing all this stuff on it all the time. I just couldn't imagine it, yeah. Going back to that bad game. DJ misses the Orb Sorceress. You can still rock Orb nowadays. It's pretty good. Aim assisted. Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, I've never played on controller. I just go off of like what other people had said in chat and stuff like that. So, what are you drinking? What is this called? I don't know what it's called. It's called Wild Rain IPA. It's whatever. It's the Aldi brand IPA. So they have some supplier that they get their IPA from. So. Just picked up a 6-pack today. Figured let's get after it. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Oh. I feel like a phone ring. I couldn't figure out what it was. It was my daughter's tablet. Upstairs. Kermit likes Nova, but not a playthrough, huh? Yeah, it's good. It's cool at the beginning. It's like quick. It's quick. That's why the speedrunners use it, of course, because it can be tough to play, but it's quick. So you have Aldi in the U.S. Oh yeah, love Aldi. Love it, love it, love it. Filthy Phil Sweathog says, ooh, nice. Nice. Gonna ask if it was a local brew. No, probably not. I don't even know where it's from. I don't know. It's an IPA, so it's an Indian Pale Ale, so it's from India. That's a joke. It's a joke. Where's it from? I don't know where it's from, though. It's probably not from around here. Oh, Rochester, New York. Rochester, New York, apparently. Had a fake Tyrrell's drop? No! Chicken gun. Unfortunate. Retro says Meteor on controller. Useless. I could see that, yeah. Meteor's tough to use with mouse and keyboard, to be honest, because of the huge delay. So I could see that. Crushed mom's lasagna. Not mom's spaghetti.
This monastery reeks with evil and corruption.
Got 3 hours of D2R in you tonight. Is that enough? That's as much as I play every day, so, and I do this full time, so full-time Diablo 2 player. Yeah, there's Eminem opens I don't know if there's a chain of restaurants or you just open a few of them. Ma's Spaghetti. He obviously from the song or whatever, but he opens these restaurants called Mom's Spaghetti. Pretty funny. Retro says for his playthrough, yeah, Orb Hydra, you say, huh? Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Did not mean to pick that up. Don't need that. We'll just throw these over there for now. Haven't seen a mild road south of 10. Yeah. Oh, Superior Monarch. I didn't even notice that. I was like, I didn't. Man, I find Monarchs everywhere. Doesn't everyone find Monarchs just everywhere? Oh, man. Superior 13 ED Monarch. Nice. The heck was that? I hate sitting in the basement when I'm streaming and I just hear these random thuds around the house and stuff. I hope no one's breaking in right now. Valushker. Sorry. Random noises again. Thank you so much for the not even a Slayership. He's not even becoming a channel member. He's becoming a legendary Slayer. Oh. Thank you so much. Valushker. I think I'm pronouncing that right, possibly. But thank you so much for the generosity. Yet to find one this season, Zertas says. Unfortunate. That's probably my... And of course, like I said, I'm a full-time YouTuber streamer, so I might play more than you. That's probably my 6th. I think 6 of them. But of course, I don't need them for anything. Might even be more than that. I don't know. Hard to say. Need a guard dog? Gross. Hard pass. Hard pass. Oh!
Steve R donated $9.99 through Super Chat.
Thank you for the printer chat.
Go Birds.
Go Birds! All right, as soon as I finish up this pit run, we'll get that one for you. Steve R, thank you for the super print. Ooh. Haha, appreciate you. Kabitsky now, oh my goodness. Coming in with that awesome Twitch Prime sub. Keep slaying, he says. You better believe it. Slaying is just, it's what I live for. So, appreciate you. Thank you so much for that Jeff Bezos subscription. Don't let him keep it, everybody. He's rich enough. He just had a $325 million wedding over the weekend. You think he needs $2.99 Twitch Prime sub? Come on. Take that money, give it to... Don't even give it to me. Give it to any streamer that you ever know. Don't let him keep it. Yeah, hopefully a storm doesn't hit you too hard. It should have hit us already. I heard some thunder. Power didn't go out, so that's a win. So, yeah, and Steve R, I'm going to get to your... As soon as I finish up this run, I'll get on that. Same drop quality playing solo as a Hork Barb running the pits. So I guess I'll just explain it kind of super quick. So obviously I get players 1 drops, or which the they usually list it as no drop chance, but the chance for an item to drop off a monster I kill is somewhere in like 30%. Okay. And so that's why that monster didn't drop anything. But the find item skill right here, there's a 57% chance you see right there of an item dropping, and that doesn't change regardless of players count. So find item works the same on P1 as on P8, P7, P5, anything like that. So players count is less affecting against Barb as it is other characters, if you think about it in the totality of the number of items that you drop in an entire game. So it's not the same, but P1, the monsters have 100% of their health amount. On players 8, like a full game, I think they have 500%, so 5 times as much health. But the difference between the find item drop and the regular drop, once you add them together in combination, it's only like players 8 is only, it might be twice as many drops, but it'll take 5 times as long because they have 5 times as much health. You know what I'm saying? So Oop, oop, oop. Whoop, whoop. But yeah, hopefully that kind of explains it a little for you. Just got a lacerator. Nice. Yeah, I wouldn't mind finding one of those. No handouts, though. I know you're going to... Not that you're necessarily going to try to give it to me, but... Okay, where's this bum at? I'm going to step right up and stab you right in the eye. There you go. Looking good, Phil. Diablo Denny. Appreciate you. Lacerators and Drax. I would say on this throw barb, I don't think you need life tap. I mean, maybe if you were going to do some crazy throw barb Uber character or something, but like just a life leech. Like, I don't know if you see my life going down at all, but I leech back so much life as it is. It's kind of unnecessary, to be honest. Boulder said he's going to try a throw barb. Hopefully you enjoy. It's pretty reasonable, you know. It doesn't have the kill speed of a self-wheeled Infinity Nova Sorceress on P8 or anything like that, but it's different. It's cool. I like playing different builds. John Markson says, wife and kids out for the night. Time to run some LK. Ooh. Oh, did I forget to do that print? I think I did. Let me go up. Let me get that right now, actually. My bad. I completely forgot, didn't I? Or did I not? I don't know. Because I'm doing the runs pretty slow here, I'm going to be honest. So I might have just not finished the run, or maybe I did and I forgot. Who knows? But this guy doesn't know anything. I know nothing. Print. Landscape. Go! Now let's see. We went here. Here. Ooh, hot water music comes off the board. Oh no, it didn't work. You know what also? I wonder how long ago was I changed the toner cartridge. Because it almost seems like that was new and I replaced it semi-recently too. Huge. So that's one thing. If you have less words, they print bigger. Just an FYI. To everyone out there. Thank you so much for the $10 super, by the way. For the Go Bird. Just a quick recap. I like blowing them up for you guys once in a while. Check these suckers out. Check them out. Check them out. For the prince. Drax helped the Merc with counsel? How? Oh, because life tap works. Okay, I get you now. I had to think about counsel. Oh, so like if you're running Trav, yeah. Well, maybe that's why I hate running Trav. So I hates it. I hates it. Trav the devil, Ricky Bobby. Vivi, a lot of Go Birds fans out there. I see, huh? Okay. And by birds, you guys mean the Atlanta Falcons, right? Oh, that's your joke right there, fellas. I know you're talking about the Blackhawks. Seahawks, there you go. Yeah. Number 9. Yeah, the Pelicans? That's probably who they're talking about, yeah. Everybody has left chat. The Cardinals. Oh, there's so many bird teams. Forgot about it. Falcons are bad. Oh, man, this year Falcons about to kill it. Michael Penix is going to just tear it up this year. I need to find something to do with this stuff. Let's see. Maybe I don't need all of these, like, Neph runes. Eth runes. Too many AMs. I just got too much going on here. I could trade up. I could make some spirit rune sets and trade them away. I got a bunch of hell runes in here. We'll keep that. I don't need these. Let's get her a couple. Neffs you don't do nothing with. I could make some blood gloves, I guess, but some. I mean, why not? We got a ruby. We got free Neffs here. Let's make some blood gloves just because. I forget what type of base I need to do that with. I think it is those ones, the leather ones with the dots on it. So not those ones, but like the vampire bone gloves looking ones. Yeah, these. Godly shark skin gloves of strength. Look at that. That's a good sign. Oh my gosh, forgot I had all this stuff in here. My God. Gonna be godly. Boom. I mean, dual leech gloves. I mean, dual leech, couple resistances. Not the most insane thing, but kind of cool, huh? Kind of cool. What you guys think of those gloves? No mods for Phil. Wait, what? Baltimore Ravens. There's oh yeah, another one. There are a lot of bird teams. I feel like there was some crazy stat that like it had been like 25 years since there was a bird team in one of the conference finals in the NFL or something like that. I can't. I wish I could remember what it was now, but or like if a bird team wins, has the best record in the league, then an AFC team wins the championship or something like that, and it never loses. So something crazy. Shark skin gloves means sharks are somewhere in D2 land. Checks out, huh? Checks out. I kind of don't want to run the pits anymore. I know it sounds lazy, but it's too much work. I kind of just want to casually slay. Falcon Super Bowl proves you right. I don't know if they're going to win the Super Bowl, but I mean, I think that, I don't know. Yeah, Drake London. You got this rookie quarterback. Hopefully he's something. You got Bijan ready to rock. I don't know. I feel like you could do something. Pressure. Another 4-socketed, 3-socketed. Hey, I was going to make a hustle, so good thing I found that. Good thing I found that. So we got the hustle, runes, shale, elf, co. Let me Google it real quick, because I double, triple check. Always do it to make sure you don't make your rune words wrong. Kids. Don't make your rune words wrong, all right? I'll bring you in on what I'm looking at, too. Not sponsored, but this is they're all backwards now, I get it. I'm usually on this side all the time, because I always cube everything. Well, I identify everything in my cube, which is usually over here. But on ladder, because my inventory isn't full, I identify everything in my inventory, so I'm on the other side. But anyways, rune words. Yeah, this site is nasty, by the way. Just nasty. I thought it'd have the name up here and stuff, but this rune wizard is so sick. So we got hustle right here, ladder 2.6, Shale Co Eld, weapons body armor. So in the weapon, we're at the fanaticism aura. Burst of speed on striking is interesting. I feel like so I'm gonna have might and fanaticism, but I kind of want to do that in a. I would love to get the Act 5 Merc, but can I really get rid of the might aura though? So this is it's diablo-2.net/rune wizard. I'll tell you what, I'll just put the link in the description for you, huh? Or in the I'll put it in the comment or whatever you call it. Whoop, didn't mean to do that. There's no information on there anyways, don't worry about it. But average view duration for you guys is 12 minutes. So people watch my stream for 12 minutes and then they leave. FYI. Oh yeah, I was going to look at... Also, it tells me there's only 137 likes and there's 260 people in here right now. Just letting you know. YouTube, hit that like button for me. And for some reason, I just got a spike of 40 viewers, which means Llama probably just got off. So it's Shale Co Eld. Shale Co Eld. Oh, okay. Shale Co Eld. Shale Co Eld. Good old hustle. We'll try it out. We'll try it out. I mean, I do have a Reaper's Toll, so... Boy, look at this sick armor, by the way, too. Somebody said that on non-ladder, this is actually worth quite a bit. Like a few high runes. Because it's used for some sort of melee dueling. Somebody had said that. Godly Ethereal Diamond Mail of Self-Repair. I found this like day 2 of ladder. So, yeah. But, yeah, I didn't really look into it too much, but... Let's jump to the next game here. Found a 2020 Pally Torch, says Greco. I mean, that's pretty good, right? Ben said he's hopping into Uber Trips right now. Nice, nice, nice. Kermit shouting out a couple cheat sheets pinned in the Discords. Appreciate you. Van says you'll buy it from me right now. Are you talking about that armor I just showed there? Godly Ethereal Diamond Mail of Self-Repair. I don't know, maybe. Because I don't know really what I would do with it, and I'd probably forget about it anyway, so I guess maybe? Do you got, Van, do you got Discord? Maybe it's something you can message me about at a later time and or date. Gotcha. You start ladder with a group or solo? So I pretty much, well, leveling I've done about half and half with people and without. So I played through the game with a party for sure, and I was just like, I was mostly support Barb, vastly mostly support Barb, in fact. As soon as I beat the game, essentially right after I beat the game, I switched to throw. I went and shopped some javelins from Mala and got after it. So. Did I ever play WoW? Nope, never did. I went to Best Buy, I picked up the box for WoW, and I was like, I heard this game's super popular, I think I'm gonna get it. And I was talking to the guy at Best Buy, and he's like, talking to me about it, oh yeah, it's great, everybody loves this game, I play it all the time, blah, 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 blah. And then I was like, oh, sweet, thanks. Later, bro, you know, I'm gonna go buy it right now. And then I was walking away from me, he's like, oh yeah, dude, wait, I forgot to tell you 1 second, just in case you didn't know. There's a $15 monthly fee. And I was like, what? The game's $60. And he's like, yeah, and then there's $15 a month too. I was just making sure. I assumed you knew already, but I was just making sure you knew. And I was like, no, I didn't know that. I'm like, holy smokes, good thing you told me that. I went and sat it back down on the shelf, and I never played it. So, yeah, that's how that went. Yeah, he probably would. I don't know if I want to ask him about it though, to be honest. Don't want to bother him with something like that, right? Pickle Nick says 10 burr runes for that armor, right? Yeah, sure. The way PvP is, I would assume that they like something like that would be valuable, but they would only want it in like an Archon or a Dust Shroud or something, you know, or a Wire Fleece or something, you know. They'd be like, oh, Diamond Mail, never mind, that's worthless. Even though it, you know, because it has like a 0.1 minus speed rating or something, you know what I'm saying? Something like that. It's not the fastest speed armor or whatever you call it. Guinevere saying pay to win is how WoW is now. A lot of games kind of turn that way, especially if they're super popular. There's money to be made, right? Sacred Armor. Is that another one that they would think was crazy? Brendan? If it was Ethereal Sacred Armor, Godly Ethereal Sacred Armor of Self-Repair? I guess it is for melee characters, so maybe having the higher strength isn't as big of a deal. Or the speed, the movement speed. Because I feel like melee duels, I don't really know for sure. I'm not a duel person, I don't like doing it or watching it or anything. But I feel like for melee dueling, you just walk up to each other and start bashing each other in the faces, right? I feel like that's probably how it would go. But yeah, you just want the most defense as possible, huh? I'll take your word on it. Sounds about right. Everyone's like, yep, that's pretty much how it goes. I seen one melee duel ever, and that's what it was. That's what they were doing. So I assume that's how it always went. Doomsday misses 08 Velk and Storm Shield, Goldfine Barb. Good old 08 stuff, huh? 08 Velk. Heard those were worth a pretty penny. Let's see. Lamadram, I think, says they don't care about high strength. Yeah, I guess that kind of checks out now that I think about it. Now that I think about it. It is pretty crazy to just find stuff like that, you know? Especially since that's like the second, like, cool... Or that was the first... I found that one first, but I found two, like, cool blue items, actually, this season. That are technically usable. I'm actually using one of them right now. I won't go over the full build, but these Cruel Ethereal Hyperion Javelins. I've been rocking these for a minute now. Pretty crazy. Kermit calling him out quick. That's funny. That's funny. True story, huh? True story. You imagine when the double throw animations go in, it's actually juggling? Interesting. Oh, whoa, got stuck. Why don't you have a torch and Annie yet? I haven't traded for him, and I haven't been paying attention, to be perfectly honest. Like, I just haven't been paying attention to get the Annie, pretty much. I need to watch my own Discord is what I need to do. I just don't want to, you know, worry about it at the moment. How much would it really help me, to be honest? One more skill. I mean, I'm not, like, close to dying unless I'm, like, not paying attention. And I'm in, like, a Player's 8 terrorized cow or something, you know? So, it's no big deal. I mean, I do want them, but... Barb torches are the lesser expensive stuff, too, so... Maybe in the next day or two I'll get the stuff. He's too obvious, right? Right? Pull for a barb torch. Who's got that kind of riches? Am I right? Yeah, barb torches are not expensive. You are accurate. Yeah. You are accurate. Yeah, Biv says there hasn't been a lot of planned and declone walks. Yeah, there's been a couple of them I've seen. Couple of declone walks, but yeah, I just haven't been paying attention to it much. Whoop, whoop. Grab this stuff. Get out of here before my computer crashes. Says dude with the Zod rune. Yeah, well, I was half joking, so. The Ven. You gotta identify it, bro. You gotta identify it. Oh, I was like, which one did I even ID right there? I don't even know what happened.
Can I help you?
Yup. Got a Zod earlier. Yeah. Nailed it. Do people still use ethereal exile pally shields? Yeah. I mean, mainly for like the best possible smiter type of gear, but I don't know if it's used like all the time, but it's used. Who to pally fools mod? Interesting. Man. Yeah, the Ven, yeah. Sorcerer's Torch at least, right? There you go. Could have been a 12-10 Necro. If you had some of that sweet fill luck. Nick says he wishes they just add something. Yeah, most people, Teo, most people would want them to add stuff, but no, they're not adding stuff to the game anymore. The game's been out long enough, and there's no like monetization in the game, so you can't really pay people to develop new content for a game where there's no monetization. You know, let's throw that out. Who cares? Unique jewel with FCR. We need to make the casters more powerful. If anything. Now, I'm anti-change guy. But if anything. Wouldn't they need to make melee better? Leroy says, D2R is finished work. There you go. Right? Do you walk in and look up at the Sistine Chapel and go, we need to add something to that? Right? Hey, Mona Lisa, let's add something on here. Let's add some rouge on the cheeks and let's change the outfit a little bit. No, come on. Jeez. When something's great like that, why do you need to add more onto it, right? Hey, Jordan. Hey, Michael Jordan, you need to play baseball. That's what you need to do. You're already the greatest at basketball. We need to add on to this and make you a baseball player, too. Like, has that ever worked out in life? No, come on. How much MF I got? Good question. I forget, so I got 167. I've been rocking this Skulders forever. Most optimal for this build? I don't know about that, but Start a GoFundMe. A GoFundMe for Blizzard to create an expansion. Oh boy. Well, Microsoft owns Blizzard now, and Microsoft is worth what, $1.5 trillion, literally. I don't know if you can do a GoFundMe for a $1.5 trillion company. I'm not going to get in on that. You guys can do whatever you want. Hard pass. Nathan says happy summer, same to you. $5 for a loot filter, says Dooms. You'd paid $5 just for a loot filter. Yeah, but I mean, really, $5 for a loot filter, and then they would get like 10,000 people to get a loot filter, so they'd make $50,000. Like, I don't know. Hardly seems worth it. Diablo 2 Resurrected, re-resurrected? No, Diablo 2 Resurrected, the sequel. Yeah, I'll, you know, just to be straight up honest, sometimes I make jokes, but I am kind of anti-change guy, but things I would be on board with, I don't think they're going to happen. But things I would be on board with, loot filter, some kind of currency page, or stacking stacking gems and runes and keys or something, I'd be on board with that. Some stuff like that, I'd be on. The quality of life stuff that didn't actually change the base game at all. Kind of not liking. I don't want more item changes. I don't really want them to make some expansion or to change any, you know. Pretty much I just don't trust them anymore, kind of, sort of. Since Vicarious Visions, who remade this, has been disbanded and parted out, essentially. So... Oh, I thought that's it. I keep doing that. I keep thinking it says Bullrog Spear, but it's Bullrog Blade. So I keep thinking I'm gonna... Ooh, maybe this is gonna be another throwing weapon for me. Nope. Yeah, a lot of people said the charm inventory. Most of the time people just shout out stuff that they see in PD2, to be perfectly honest, but... Not everything with PD2 I dislike. Just, I like all the quality of life stuff Project Diablo 2 did, but I hate the game of it. So, but you're usually not going to play a game because the inventory is good, you know? Like, ooh, this game has a great inventory. That makes it super awesome. Sell stash tabs for $5 a piece. Well, there's something about the stash tabs, though. There's a reason they can't do that. And I think it's like a technical issue with how the game's designed. Because even now, I don't know if you've ever done this before, but it used to happen all the time when the game first launched, so people realized it. Let's say you go ahead and you craft like 100 caster amulets, and then you craft 100 more. And then you craft like 100 more, and you put them in your shared stash tabs. You'll leave and you'll come back, and like half of these will be gone. So specifically crafted items have a crazy large file size or something like that. Like a crazy large information. I forget exactly why it is. But yeah, it leads to some problems when you have too many stash tabs in D2R. I don't remember exactly why, though. Maybe someone else knows the technical terminology better than me, but... I haven't heard it talked about in a long time because it doesn't really happen anymore, but... 23 strength. Dark Adherent. What is two-piece, what does this two-piece do? 150 defense and nothing else. So the two-piece is only 150 extra defense. Okay. I think I'd rather have the Ike Boots. Whoopsie. Yeah, Nick, rolling the uniques and then like to make them a little bit better. It was kind of cool. I did like that made it so that like finding Mage Fist for the 30th time actually has a small modicum of excitement. The thing that leads to though is you have to make the monsters and stuff more like you have to change things because obviously you just become too OP. Because now every item becomes like 25% more powerful in like so. When you can Viper Magi and hit it for 1 to all skills and 10 FCR, like on the same roll, and I'm like, what? Like, how can you get 1 to all skills and 10 FCR? This is crazy. Or you hit a Naggle for whatever it is, 20 MF, so you got 50 MF Naggle, you know? But I did kind of like the whole, yeah, rolling stuff or whatever you call it. You know, the shards or whatever. How much do you hardcore? Never play hardcore. Almost never. Oh, Biv says that was a way people used to dupe. Is stack up a bunch of like craft items or things that had too many lines of text and would crash the server. Interesting. Yeah, I never know nothing about duping, so duping. Not duping, duping. So my super chat wasn't printed out. What was your did I miss once? Let me scroll back. If I made a mistake, my apologies. I'll definitely get that printed out for you. Jordan super chat. Oh, you super chatted $6. That one. You're talking about the one that was $6 from a minute ago? Ooh. Yeah, it's I mean, a little bit of a stickler, I guess, but it's $10. You don't need a $6.90. If I start making exceptions, you know, then where do I stop, right? Kind of feel bad, but rules are rules. Just print 70% of his message. That's funny, Betcher. That's funny. I don't remember what the message was. I just cut it off mid, like in the middle of a word, so it doesn't make any sense. The perfect num. Like he said something like the perfect number or something because he donated 690. So it'd just say like the perfect num. Don't need a tier rune, I guess. Rob Zar, welcome in. Yeah. He donated 69% of the super chat needed, so he only gets 69% of the chat printed. Good call, Jordan. You did the official math on that one, didn't you? You. Do you eventually switch to ethereal weapon, says Jan. Well, yeah, what I'm using isn't the most optimal, but I've just used what I've found. I do have one ethereal weapon. Actually both my weapons are ethereal. Cruel Hyperion Javelins, which I think this is sick. I literally found these myself too. I wish that wasn't 220 though, because Cruel is like, I don't know what the bottom range is, but it's up to 300. If this was like 292 or something, Woo. It'd be so crazy. And then Wraith Flight is ethereal, of course, as well, so. Goated on a playthrough. Required level 3. Man, imagine finding those at level 3. Gosh darn it. I feel like one time, I remember Kano commented on the video because I did a playthrough and I found like just this crazy stuff. I feel like this is one of the items I found too. Like before Act 3 of normal, like, or before Mephisto of normal difficulty, I had found like 5 like uniques or sets or whatever that were like, I think I found like Frostburns and I found like those boots right there and I found, I don't even know, like so much stuff that was crazy. And I was like, man, if only I was a good speedrunner who could take advantage of this. But instead, I'm me, a mediocre playthrough person. Devastating. Trav. Ooh, man, Trav. I don't like Trav. Bam. Really don't like it. And I don't know that it works great. How's my stuff looking? I do have 54 poison or fire res, so at least I got that. Maybe we'll try one. I haven't tried one in a while, so. Fast food walk speed? I don't understand what that means. Oh, I didn't realize you were making fun of retro up here. Okay. You're joking around with retro. Ooh, I don't have the waypoint. Unfortunate. Guess I can't do it. Guess I can't do it. Is that Steel Clash? Are you talking about that kite shield? Sounds right. Just frenzy it up. I got these sick jabs for frenzying. So, most of the time nobody would do this, so it's slipping my mind if this is possible or if my brain's melting. Does anyone know offhand, like, if this rolled crazy, which it did not, could I upgrade a magic item? I don't think there's a magic item upgrade, is there? There's just rare and unique and sets. I don't think you can upgrade magic stuff, right? My old age, my memory's slipping. Oh my gosh. Yeah, eat my javelins, cats. These schlubby cats. Yeah, sling this, buddy. No magic upping. Boo. Race. So the beer tonight is called Wild Range. It's an IPA from apparently Rochester, New York. Something I picked up at Aldi. Get rid of that. Who cares? Don't throw javelins at the messenger. Nice. High rune found so far. What they said. Diggler, I'm having an awesome day. Solo on BNet at the moment, yeah. I go. I usually stream, you know, 3.5 hours, like in a day normally, and I usually, another Bullrog Blade. I need some javelin type of things. Come on. Like I hosted some terrorized cows earlier, so I'm not exclusively playing solo, but this build just isn't great, like player's aid or anything like that. So it's actually probably most efficient for farming gear on P1, to be straight up, with the way find item works. So. Ooh, I like the look of that. Oh, Cody H. Coming in hot with 5 gifted memberships. Ooh, appreciate ya. So, Cody H, we owe you a print for that. Thank you. Oh, I accidentally killed this guy down here. How about that? And he dropped the Bullrog Spear like I've been complaining about for a while. Another diamond mail? Nope. Can't be the, another godly repair ethereal. Good enough. You'll have to let me know in the comments, Cody H, what you want printed up on the screen. Ray said he's new to IPAs. Pretty good, pretty good. See, I was never into them. I've told this story a few different times, so maybe you've heard it before, but I went to like a beer festival and a guy I knew was working. And when it came down to the end of the night, he's like, man, nobody drank anything. We have like so much beer out back. And I'm like, oh, I'll pull my truck around and fill it up with beer. Like joking, like I was just being a dummy, you know, like, oh, give me all the beer. And then he was like, all right, yeah, sure, pull around. I already filled my car up and I don't even drink beer. And I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, pull it around. Our boss is asking everybody to take as much as they can because for this beer fest, you prepaid like $50 a person or whatever. And then they bought that much beer, but nobody drank enough. So they had 2 semi-trucks full of beer when they came. And then at the end of the night, they had an entire semi-trailer full of beer. And they rented the semi-trucks and they had to take them back the next day. And they didn't know where they were going to have to. They were going to go to a dump and pay them money to throw this beer, all this beer away because they had nothing to do with it. So they were trying to get rid of it. So everybody pulled their cars around back, filled them up with all this beer. Well, anyways, so my whole basement, I had this pyramid of beers, of like super expensive beers. Some of them were IPAs, stouts, porters, every type of like farmhouse ale, any beer you could imagine. Stuff that's like $20 for a 4-pack. And we had multiple cases of all this stuff, right? So I didn't like IPAs before, but then I have all this beer for free, and I was like, you know what? I'll drink it, I guess. You know, I got used to it. Now I like it. So. Triggering alcoholism. No, this was like years ago. This was like 8 years ago, so maybe not quite 8 years, but yeah. Marty, yo, welcome in. War Axe. You know what? I completely forgot that I threw that hustle on him, by the way. Completely forgot. Huh. I wonder if it was worth it, because I honestly don't even notice, to be straight up. But I don't know if I didn't notice because I wasn't paying attention or what. No love for Pindle. Wishy says, you know what? I'm going to go run Pindle then. IPA's too bitter, says Leroy. Yeah, I don't know. They do taste very different. My favorite for a long time, stouts and porters. Porters really are like my fave. And IPAs taste nothing like that. So I was not paying attention. That is why I don't run Pindle, I guess. Because if I don't pay attention, ripped. That's why I was running Eldritch Shank, because I can like read chat and not really pay attention, and then and still like slay stuff. But Pindle will face tank you like that. He'll just face you. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get the mercenary up in front of me. So, gosh. My gosh, is this P8? Did I forget to turn the players count down? What's going on here? My God. But yeah, this is when people say, "Oh, you should just run Trav or do this or that," and I'm like, "Yeah, guys, this is the throw barb. Don't forget. Forget what we're dealing with here." Sure. Also, don't forget who you're dealing with here. 1,200 hours, no Shaco? Wow. Sorry for that bad luck. Took me a while, but it did not take me that much. Ooh, what? 2 to Paladin, 20 increased attack speed, 200 ED even. I think that could go to 300 with what's on there. The attack speed could be higher, max damage. See, it's not good, but it's so interesting. It's so interesting. So what do you guys think? 5 burrow runes or 8 burrow runes worth? What do you guys think? It is only 150 damage as well. It's always because the skills on it. The thing is on a melee weapon, skills is like a worthless roll. So, as well, like on top of that. So. Oh, holy moly. What's going on, Ultra? Thank you for the raid. You legend. Welcome in, all raiders. Sweet Phil, if you don't know who I am, slaying demons, making things happy. Or, finding things, being a legend. You know what I'm saying. We did have a good drop tonight. I assume this is, y'all know about Diablo 2. What you have going on tonight? Man, I gotta figure out what to do with all these runes. I keep just throwing a few out here and there. Also, I need to get some kind of Grand Charm to start rolling too, as well. Zod, I know, right? Yeah, I found that earlier. Okay, wish that would turn off. Oh, it does stink. I was almost to the next level, too. Not that I care too much about leveling, but... Appreciate the raid one also, by the way. Were you slaying some demons on ladder, I'm assuming? Balanced knife. Alright. Cynicus says, stinks at pricing. Yeah, I'm probably, well, I don't know about worth, but I'm not very great either. Equally bad, we'll say. What's going on, Lord Psychonauts? Yo, Cody B, welcome in there over on YouTube. Can you explain your weapon choice? So my weapon choice is the best I could find, essentially. I could trade more, but I just haven't because I've been lazy, and I think trading has gotten kind of boring for me, I'm gonna be honest. So, yeah. I could definitely get better weapons, for sure. Also, it's just cool to use, like, blue, like, magic and rare items instead of just, like, the same unique item that everybody finds, everyone gets and uses. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Yeah, TZ Cows, where that was at, right? Yeah, no, Toshiden, yeah. What someone mentioned there, yeah. I found it in TZ Cows earlier. Saw it during the stream. Better believe it. During the printer stream on a Friday night. Ooh. Brandon says, "Oh, up earlier a minute ago. Rare. If you're doing some kind of rare only run, you could use something like that. That sword I had before." Yeah, it would be pretty cool. For sure, for sure. Let me swig some more beer here. You know what I'm saying? Too big of a swig. Leroy really milked those cows. I see what you did there.
It's cowards hiding place.
Jordan, I don't understand what that comment means. Trading subtracts from my MOM. I don't know what that means. This and nothing else. Is Bone Spear kind of hard to aim? As Saffron. Not. I would say, in my opinion, not any harder than anything else is to aim. But yeah, anything like like I'm throwing right here, or lightning, or Bone Spear, or anything like that. Fireballs, even. All that stuff is annoying to aim. That's why things like when you're rocking something like Nova, you don't have to aim at all. Boy, it's just so nice. So nice. Trading detracts from my experience, you say? Maybe a little bit. It is so much more. It's so much more exciting finding something, even if it's not as good as something that you would that you could trade for. It's so much more exciting to like find something, you know. Like we'll say like the excitement of when I found these javelins that I'm using, these cruel Hyperion ethereal javelins. Like, even though, yeah, if I had a lacerator that I could easily trade for, it would be better. But you know, not as cool. Not the way everybody thinks, but it's the way I am, being somebody who loves farming and finding items and magic finding and farming gear, you know what I'm saying? Finding gear. Really, the farming gear isn't the part I enjoy, it's the finding part. So yeah, so on the playthrough I did a full my full team did the playthrough, and we I was like a support barb on the playthrough, so I was I could kill stuff early on, but once I got the hell difficulty, I couldn't kill nothing, and I was just support barb, max elite, battle orders. So yeah, Travis, if you're doing a fully throw barb playthrough, you're in Act 1 of Hell. Oh boy, I don't even know what to tell you necessarily for playthrough wise. Because you can't like farm Nightmare Countess and make a rune word, because, you know, maybe you could try to make yourself like a hustle armor or something to help your character out. You can make a hustle armor. It wouldn't look exactly like this, but I think it's got increased text, or is it just run walk on the armor maybe? Like trying to make some of this stuff for a Might Mercenary, make a bulwark for a Might Mercenary running like Nightmare Countess. It could take you a while. Like, I'm not saying it's going to be instantly, but I think Nightmare Countess can drop up to IO, right? Yeah. Because what I did when I first started off, I hopped over here and I shopped, like, this is 95 ED. I shopped some javelins that were cruel, so they were like high percentage like this. But you can shop them from Mala in hell difficulty. But you're not going to be able to get them from Nightmare. Oh, I forgot I was going to... What did I just do? I didn't even mean to click that. You're level 80 in Act 1 of Hell difficulty? And you don't know how to progress. I'm not sure what to say necessarily. Due to cold skills. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure, man. You might have to do a respec of some kind, but Barbarian is a tough. Barbarian just in general is always a tough playthrough in my experience, in my opinion. So, because you pretty much have to go melee. A lot of people on playthroughs go through as a Singer Barb, which is still tough and kind of slow, but oh boy. Because I don't have the Reaper's Toll on, I took it off for the hustle, so now, yeah. Stone Skin immune to physical? Yeah, not gonna work out. I think I'm gonna go back to the Reaper's Toll. No, Retro, I'm online, but I was farming solo. It's one thing with the Barbarian, it's actually, Barbarian is kind of just as good solo. Like, it's one of those characters you kind of... I don't want to say you want to run solo, but you kind of do, right? So... Steven says, top 10 builds for him is Throw Barb. Yeah, I mean, if you got the best of the best of the best gear, it can work solidly. But I don't know. I could trade for the stuff, but it just seems so boring. Like, oh, tonight I'll just go on trade site and trade for all the best stuff, and then I'll have all the best gear. But then, like, after that, what do I do then? Like, you know. I'd much rather try to find this stuff. Just me, though. When did Season 11 start? Last weekend. Last weekend. Singer Barb, not that good. Oh, boy. Singer Barb rocks. I'm gonna be honest. It rocks at what it does, so. Singer Barb is probably my favorite Barb build, to be perfectly honest. It's like a little tiny Nova Sorceress, except then you have Find Item. The thing is, it doesn't do as much damage, you are right. So, a lot of people's idea of, they follow other people's, like, trends and what they do. Oh, I need this build because I need to farm P8 Chaos in Players 8 Bale runs and Players 8 Cows. But like the Singer Barb, you throw Enigma, Dual Heart of the Oaks, you're blasting P1 for finding the rarest unique items. Kind of the GOAT. Kind of the GOAT. Just because of the percentage, the way the percentage no drop chance works with Find Item and the Barbarian, you know? Kind of discussed it a little bit earlier, but yeah. Jarl says rather make a Nova Sorceress. I mean, Nova Sorceress, I mean, it is better, I guess, like, all around. Barbarian is no doubt, like, speaking for hunting, like, the rarest uniques, because of the Find Item skill. It could be, maybe, I haven't done the math. It's harder to do the math now with Terra Zones. But I even believe nowadays, for hunting the rarest uniques like Holy Grailing, the Find Item skill on Barbarian is still the most powerful. Like, it's still got to be over Nova. When you got a 105 FCR Singer Barb. Gotta be. Swifty said, I wish I knew more about Barbs, like, hands-on. Well, you never know till you try it, huh? Yeah, it's pretty simple, like, especially if you have one played through the game and you can, like, respec into something, like, Singer Barb, once it is different once you have Enigma. Just being able to fly around. Just fly around, of course. Teleport is one of the better skills in the game, right? But yeah, if you get at least get dual spirits. Someone mentioned that earlier. But man, Enigma, dual Heart of the Oaks with Arachnid's Mesh on. Then you just need like 5 FCR Caster Amulet and you're ready to rock. You can literally stack up like 700 Magic Find without much problem. And get after it. Well, we'll say 550 without much problem. Getting to 700 might be a little bit. That's maybe if you're horking with your offhand of a 6-sisted sword of some kind, you know. Dual 6-sisted crystal swords. But personally, at that high of a magic find, I think you're better off horking with the, because item find works off of FCR breakpoints. So I would rather personally keep it at the 105 to item find faster and just have 550 magic find rather than, you know, have like no FCR breakpoints, drop down like 7 breakpoints, but have 200 more magic find over 550 already. So it's like, Jade says, I seem knowledgeable as far as it comes to Diablo. Well, I kind of sort of better. I'm not even, if you ever see me do the llama quizzes and stuff, I mean, I know stuff about Diablo 2, there's no doubt. But man, there's some people know a lot. So I appreciate you though. I know a lot, and there's also a lot of things that are hard for me to remember. I do a lot of looking things up when I don't remember, so. Steven S is making a Nova Sork this summer on hardcore. He hit the perfect level. Stop to take a break. Oh yeah. I bet after you hit 69, you probably had to take a little breather after that, huh?
3 years. FTW.
Yo, Mr. Shoot, what's going on? What is up? What is up? Welcome in. Swifty says Barb Telly with 2 whiz spikes. Yeah, you definitely can do that too. 2 whiz spikes or 2 suicide branches. Suicide branches is actually preferred because it's lower strength requirement and there's lower requirements and it has +1 skills. It does have 10 all res instead of 50 like the whiz spikes, but yeah. But I feel like that's kind of the budget way because you get a higher find item skill with Hotos. 313 ED on some throwing axes. I think I should upgrade these. I do wish it had some increased attack speed on it, but still. 313 ED is sick. I like it. I could at least upgrade it one time. I don't know. I don't think I have another. It takes like Co-Lem, I think. Co-Lem and a diamond for the highest upgrade. 360 is sicker. I bet. A heap of attack rating. I guess I didn't notice that. Yeah, that's a good point. I'm gonna have to look it up real quick. Gonna have to look it up. Where did I do skills? No. D2R for Roderick Cube recipes. Val Ominous Sapphire. That doesn't sound right. Could be right though. I don't know which. Oh God, not this website. Where's the one I want to go to? There we go. The thing is too is I don't know if these are the, is that the lowest level item or is it like normal socketed? No. Rail Soul Emerald. Not unique. No, no, no. Unique rare. Someone nailed it. I think they're normal, right? These are normal, right? Ort Am Sapphire. So we'll rock that. We'll rock that. Ort Am Sapphire. Definitely have plenty of that stuff. Ort Am Sapphire. Oop. Upgrade a little bit. So 142 at the first stop. We'll have to see what the next one is. See what the next one is. The next higher. So we got, this is normal to exceptional. Now we need exceptional to elite. Fail, devastating. Definitely, I have fail runes, but I don't have runes. I'll double check, but I don't think I have an rune. Probably gave it away. Could you use a Zod, you think? No. Nope. Yeah, so no, on YouTube, I had a huge problem with spam bots spamming links and stuff, so I could put in, I'll put in a link to the page I was on right now. And then you can kind of go up to the top and go to, it's called Pure Diablo. It's pretty good. There's just one or two things on it that is like a little bit off. I forget what exactly it was though. I think it's just like certain items, they'll have like the wrong picture or something. You know, like someone messed up proofreading somewhere and they never corrected it. So, all right, so we got these. I got so many throwing weapons over here now. I got a couple Warcry weapons that I just never use. I should probably just toss them, to be honest. 257 on these things. And then these are 313. 289 on those ones. So I could upgrade these too. I could go, if I really got enough, 289 and, oh, these are 313, so. That's what I'll do. I'll trade for a bunch of runes so I can up all this stuff, huh? Treachery worth making for Merc. DJ, yeah. Treachery for a Merc is clutch. Definitely clutch, for sure. That's what I got on my mercenary. Sailor Evo Dude, appreciate you. Thank you. So, appreciate y'all joining me, but I'm gonna have to go ahead and hop off. It's getting a little late. It's unfortunate because we got a good crowd in here. 280 on YouTube, almost 100 there over on Twitch. I really appreciate y'all though. So I'm gonna go ahead and hop off. And let's see, is there anybody on that it's no one I really recognize on at the moment necessarily, so maybe we won't send a raid, but kind of wish I could keep streaming, but it's getting pretty late. So thank you guys all so much for joining me. Thank you so much for the super chats for the printer stream tonight. And I say this all the time, and it's so true. I literally couldn't keep doing this without all y'all generosity, all your support, hitting the like button, subscribing up, supporting the stream, channel memberships, super chats, all that stuff. So thank y'all so much. I really am so grateful for all y'all. With that being said, peace out. And I want y'all to remember, have a wonderful weekend. I want you guys to remember that. Have a wonderful weekend. Oh, yeah. And keep slaying. Oh. I don't know. It was funny, I think. But anyways.